Okay, welcome everybody. Today's toy from the 80s was the Raven from Mask, which is Mobile Armored Strike Command. I actually did some research before the video this time, so I thought I'd change things up. Now these toys were basically vehicles that transformed into fighting things, and this one, put that down. This is supposed to be like a seaplane / hydroplane source. That was impressive back in the day, the flipping around. And these are particle weapons, I think they're called, particle blasters. And there's non-functional torpedoes on the front. And one of the cooler things on this one, it works. It launches immobilizers, is what they're called. They look like saw blades to me, but that's immobilizers with, oh, and I forgot that it's got pop-up turbo thrusters. But that was, and it piloted by one, it was easier to do when my hands were smaller. Oh, come on out, bud. Piloted by Calhoun Burns was this guy's name, and the gimmick on these was they wore masks, and they had, basically magic. This one's, according to cartoon lore, this one can shrink and enlarge people and objects, and they were, sort of like a secret agent type show. It was, and these, it may not show here, but these are smaller than average, smaller than the old G.I. Joes. I thought I didn't put Roadblock up, so I don't have him handy. But they're, 3.5 maybe inches tall. And and it's so much more surface area on this one. I do have, and seat belts too. But all the vehicles did minor transformations like that, where you could turn them in from, cars to, I get sort of tank type things. The usual, get some water on this and try and wipe it off. And I say I'm a little surprised how little. I mean, there's been some dirt on them, but I'm surprised these toys haven't been dirtier than they are, considering the lack of care and attention they've had over the last 30 years. 25 at least. No, 30. I think there's a trademark on the bottom of this one. Was it 1986? 86. So that's been a while. And I think we even had to put those stickers in because they don't look very straight to me. But this was, it was the typical 80s TV show that's commercial for toys. Good versus evil. It was Mask versus Venom. And Venom was an acronym for something too. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up. I remember Mask being Mobile Armored Strike Command. I actually did remember that without looking it up, because of course, I always liked all the good guys better. I was that kind of kid. Goody two-shoes. But I'm gonna say this. At least there was what was it? There was a place that there was like a mountain with a gas station in it, Boulder Hill, because the top had a boulder on it. That part of it was, the gimmick was that boulder ejected and rolled down and roll over the bad guys. That was part of their defense mechanism, and the gas station transformed into a pretty solid bunker. I think's how they phrased it. I had that, but I've seen pieces of it, but I don't think I've got the majority of it anymore. But if I do, it'll be on here at some point, I'm sure. Let's get a Q-tip out and get rid of these crevices here. I hope y'all are enjoying this. This is going down memory lane like this has really been fun for me. It's even just been a few of them I know, but it's still been, like I said, I seen so many of those toys as I open those boxes up. I don't remember them. I can tell that they're G.I. Joe or Transformers or whatever, but I don't remember the actual guys. I'm looking forward to going through them and trying to jog my memory to see if I can remember, all the ins and outs of it. It's well played with. You got all the little, I'm trying to hit all the cracks and everything. So I'm honestly amazed that that still functions like that with the transformation action. Okay, there are little ridges on that thing. Trying to get all the little crevices. But this is, like I say, that was Mask, and I've done forgot his name. It was just looked it up, so I didn't. Back up one. What did I say his name was? Calhoun Stonewall Burns with the Gulliver mask. Is what his mask is called. So let's get him back in the driver's seat. Maybe I'll put the mask on after. That might have been the issue of getting him out. In there with the seatbelt. Okay, don't spill the water. Other side of the steering wheel. I don't remember having this much trouble with him in the old days. Of course, I probably just left him in the car most of the time too. Get you on. All right. Oh, yeah, I showed you the immobilizers. It's a spring-loaded thing. You just pop them in the front, and then you preload back here, and boom. Or whoosh, I guess is more appropriate. That's something I was really surprised it's still working after all these years. But it seems to be pretty solid mechanism. Okay. Move that water out of the way before I do spill it. And like I say, it functions as a working car. It's obviously meant to be more zoomed, played with. But okay. Now I'll stop. I've said okay enough times now that I mean it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay healthy. And I'll see you next time. Bye.